Jin BTS didn't return to Korea with the members, what really happened? Something felt off, and ARMY noticed it instantly. Before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe, like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this with fellow ARMYs, because what we're about to unpack might completely change how you see the situation involving Jungkook, Jin, and HYBE. The moment the footage surfaced, fans across the United States and around the world began asking the same question: why didn't Jin return to Korea with the other BTS members? And more importantly, why did Jungkook look genuinely concerned? This isn't just another airport clip. This is a moment that has sparked speculation, emotional reactions, and intense curiosity across the global BTS fandom. To understand what's really going on, we need to rewind for a second. Jungkook and Jin have always shared a unique dynamic within BTS. From playful chaos to quiet, meaningful support, their bond has been one of the most beloved relationships in the group. Jungkook, often seen as the youngest who grew up under the guidance of his older members, has repeatedly shown a deep respect and emotional connection toward Jin. Meanwhile, Jin, known for his humor and calm presence, has often acted as a stabilizing force. So when something feels off between them, fans notice. Recently, BTS members were seen wrapping up a schedule overseas, one that had already drawn massive attention in the United States due to its scale, media coverage, and the sheer power of BTS's global influence. Everything seemed normal at first. The members appeared together, interacted with fans, and maintained their usual professional composure. But then came the airport moment. Videos began circulating online showing the members preparing to return to Korea. Jungkook was there. Other members were there. Staff from HYBE were present. Everything looked routine until fans realized one crucial detail: Jin was not with them. At first, people assumed it was a simple delay. Maybe Jin had a separate schedule. Maybe HYBE arranged different travel plans. But then something else caught attention: Jungkook's behavior. Observers noted that Jungkook didn't appear as relaxed as usual. There were subtle signs, quick glances, less interaction than expected, and a noticeably more serious expression. For casual viewers, it might have gone unnoticed. But for ARMY, who have followed Jungkook and Jin for years, it stood out immediately. Social media exploded. Where is Jin? Why isn't he with them? Is Jungkook worried? These questions quickly turned into trending topics, especially among fans in the United States who were closely following BTS's movements. HYBE, as expected, remained silent at first. And that silence only fueled more speculation. Some fans began piecing together timelines. Others analyzed airport footage frame by frame. A few even pointed out that Jin had been slightly less visible during the final moments of the overseas schedule. Was it intentional? Was it coincidence? Then came reports, unconfirmed, but widely discussed, that Jin might have stayed behind for an additional commitment. Whether it was related to brand partnerships, media appearances, or internal HYBE matters, no official statement clarified the situation. They're remembering moments. They're connecting emotional dots that have been built over time. And that's what makes this story so compelling. It's not just about who got on a plane and who didn't. It's about perception, connection, and the invisible threads that tie BTS together, even when they're physically apart. As hours passed, the situation remained unclear. No official statement. No confirmed explanation. Just fragments of footage, fan interpretations, and growing curiosity. But instead of fading, the story gained momentum. Media outlets in the United States began picking it up, not as a scandal, but as a human interest story. Fans noticed Jungkook's reaction as Jin travels separately, one headline read. Another framed it as a mystery moment that captured global attention. And in a way, that's exactly what it became. A mystery. Not one rooted in controversy, but in emotion. In connection. In the subtle, unscripted moments that remind people why BTS continues to resonate worldwide. Then came the turning point. A brief update, still not a full explanation, but enough to shift the tone, suggested that Jin was safe, continuing his schedule and expected to reunite with the group soon. No emergency, no crisis, just a different path for a moment. And just like that, the narrative began to soften. But the impact of those earlier moments didn't disappear. Because what fans witnessed wasn't just a logistical difference, it was a glimpse into something deeper. Jungkook's reaction, however subtle, reminded everyone of the emotional core of BTS. Jin's absence, however temporary, highlighted how much each member's presence matters. And HYBE's silence, whether strategic or circumstantial, showed how quickly a small gap in information can turn into a global conversation. So what's the real takeaway here? Sometimes, the biggest stories aren't about dramatic events. Sometimes, they're about the smallest details, a glance, an absence, a moment that feels slightly out of place. And in the world of BTS, those details matter. Because fans aren't just watching. They're feeling. They're interpreting. They're connecting. As for Jungkook and Jin, one thing remains clear. Whatever the reason behind that moment, their bond hasn't changed. If anything, this situation only reminded fans of how strong that connection truly is. And maybe that's why this story resonated so much, especially with audiences in the United States who have witnessed BTS evolve from rising stars to global icons. Because beyond the music, beyond the performances, beyond the headlines, it's the human side of BTS that keeps people watching. Now the question is, what do you think really happened? Was Jungkook truly worried, or was it just a misinterpreted moment? Why do you think Jin traveled separately? And should HYBE have addressed it sooner? Drop your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned, because in the world of Jungkook, Jin, and HYBE, there's always more beneath the surface. Hours after Jungkook returned to Korea with the other members, fans began closely tracking any updates related to Jin. Flight logs, media sightings, even subtle changes in HYBE's official postings, everything became part of a larger puzzle. This is something uniquely powerful about the BTS fandom, especially in the United States, where digital engagement and real-time analysis often turn even the smallest moment into a full-scale investigation. But what stood out wasn't just the effort to find answers, it was the emotional tone behind it. There was concern, yes, but there was also trust. Because if there's one thing ARMY has learned over the years, it's that not every unanswered question signals a problem. Sometimes, it signals something being prepared behind the scenes. And that's where the narrative begins to shift from uncertainty to anticipation. Inside HYBE, the management of BTS has always been calculated, strategic, and often several steps ahead of public perception. When something unusual happens, like Jin not returning with the group, it's rarely random. There is usually a reason, even if that reason isn't immediately shared. Industry insiders in the US entertainment space began to speculate that Jin's extended stay might be tied to an upcoming high-impact appearance